Hey, how's it going? Tonight I'm going to try to cut Inchies and Twinchies with this. I want to try and cut Inchies and Twinchies with it because I would be abysmally bad doing it with just your standard pair of scissors, or even my standard pair of scissors. what I'm going to do is, this is number 18 of the DWPB, or I should say hashtag DWPB 100 Things Challenge, number 18. Number 1 is actually coloring paper for Inchies and Twinchies, and this is number 18, cutting cutting that. So I've done, what, 16 in between crafts, other things and whatnot. And I imagine that this is just like any other type of, oh, see, that goes out, bring that up. Any other type of cutting mat. Is this a whole inch right here? This measures an inch. I'm gonna check. I got a ruler right here. I don't even know. I was also watching some of my other videos today. That is 1.5 inches right there, that part right there. So this measures what, 16, 15 and 3/4 all the way from that bar all the way up there. I can barely get it in the whole picture. Or probably 16 inches from this very end to this very end is probably what I'm thinking. So if I do, see, I'm really bad at measuring. So if I want to do 2 inches, doesn't that say 1 inch right there? So if I do 1 inch right there, what the heck, how does this work? How does this work? Oh my gosh, I can't even figure out a paper cutter. This is bad. Where's my thing? Where's the thing? Right here. Right here it is. It's not going to tell me how to do it. Isn't this pathetic? I can't even figure out how to do it. 2 by, what's this? 2 by 3.5. I could try and make an artist trading card. I was watching videos on that yesterday. Last night I was watching videos on ATC. One of the channels I subscribe to. One of my YouTubers, I guess. This is the cutter part. Figure it out, Tammy. So if I put it there and go there, is that going to make 1 inch? I'm just going to do it. Ooh, so this should be 1 inch, right? Is it 1 inch? Oh, it's 1 inch. Yay, I did it. Okay, Tammy. I want to do different ways. Ways to do it. Cool. Now I gotta make a 2-incher. Uh-oh. So to make a 2-incher, 1 inch was easy because you just line it up there and then put it down and cut it. But 2 inches would be what? I have no idea. Inch. 1.5 inches. Oh my goodness. Tammy, I feel so stupid right now. Okay. I'm gonna stop the video and look up a video and see how is this done. How do you use a paper cutter? I can't believe I'm looking up that information, but I am. So I'll be back. Okay. Wow, I watched a, what, 3-minute video or something on from a YouTuber, Art by Bridget? Art with Bridget. Art with Bridget. She only has 46 subscribers, I think. The last video she did was a year ago, and this one that she did on how to use this particular trimmer, paper trimmer, she did, I think, January 2017. So I subscribed to her channel, even though the last time she did one was a year ago, or almost a year and a half ago. So what she did was she put the paper in, well, much bigger piece than this, and she said, say you want to cut like 2 inches, and you line it up here from this end here, right, and then cut 2 inches. So this is already 2 inches this way because I cut the paper, I shoved it in this way. That way, like, you know. Uh-oh. Go back up there. And I was like, okay, because, you know, and then another video I watched, it said you want to line it, make sure it's all lined up here along this line, however, wherever you want to cut it. And that person was showing how to make a window for a card. So she said, you can use this as a line here, and you can line it up to like there, right? And you can just cut however big you want your window to be, like that. Or you could do it all the way down to there. Right? And then you have a part of a window, right? And then you flip it around. God, my pages are rolling up on me because I've decorated them already. And so you could do then this. Where's that hole? Where is it? Where did it start? Here? Right? And then I could do... let's try an inch. And then I have like the makings. Oh, I only went a little bit over, didn't I? Like that, and then go in again. This is called a paper edge. It's like, I've learned a great deal tonight. So I'm going to go into an inch. Like that. And I'm almost done. Let's see. And my other papers are getting in my way. Whatever. It's like, okay. I would just have to see where they end. Go up here. There's my paper, like right. Did I even start on a line, Tammy? No. No, I didn't. Is that where it is? Right there? Let's see. Almost. Oh my gosh, that was pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good for a first time. Yeah, man, so now I got a window. Hey, I got a window. Oh, that's awesome. So this is my practice piece of paper. Awesome, awesome. So let's get to cutting Twinchies. This is a little over. I'm going to cut it this way. A little over 2 inches. I wanted here. But what Bridget was saying was that when you get it, this guard is in the locked position. She said you just go like that and you start using it. What I've noticed is when I want to cut the Inchies, right, I was measuring from here and I was cutting an inch from there, and that worked out perfectly. But when I was like into there, I put the guard down, or I locked this guard into place, and that kept my paper in place. So that, not just to store it for the night or something, to lock it in place so it's not flipping about. Not that where I'm going to store it, it's going to be standing up, and it won't flip around, but you can use it in other ways too while you're cutting, so that's good. And hold on to that. Okay, so I locked it. So bring it in from this side, and I measured this whole thing from here to the very end, and it's like a little more than 17 1/4 inches. I thought it was like 16, but it's about, it only shows here, it shows 14 and then inch, so that would be 15, and I thought, oh, it probably measures like 16, but this part right here, 7, there's a little space there, right? Is that included in the measurement? 6, 7, so it measures 17. I mean, all the way over here, I was measuring this part too. Interesting. Not quite like an even number of inches. That's what I think it should be. An even number of inches. Or, you know, like 16 or 17 inches. Okay, I'm doing... Alright, and I could just probably go right in. Awesome. This is cool. Cool beans. Because I am terrible at using the scissors and cutting a straight line. Ooh, that one almost slid off the table. Okay, now this one, what does this one measure? And then I'm going down here, 2 inch by not quite 2 inch, an extra piece of paper to decorate. Wait a minute, that's not 2 inches? Oh, I was going to measure, I know what I was going to do. I was going to measure this one, inch, yeah, that's an inch, and this is 2 inches. So, pull this down so you can see it. And set that up, and since it covers it, I want to make sure it's down. So these are not decorated. Uh-oh. And that's okay. I can decorate them later. Now what do I have here? Do I have 2 inches here? 2 inches. And still cutting for Twinchies. If that was loud, I apologize. If it wasn't, back to work. I should think about supper. I never think about supper when I'm crafting. That's a bad thing. Because then I can just go on and on and on. And should I put the lock down? Okay, so I don't have to put the lock down. Okay, that is so cool. So now I can just, I could also make cards for card boxes. I want to do that frame that I saw that lady do. That was cool. I could do it in here. It was neato. Okay. Also, today, so if I do bring it in there, that is so cool. Today, or this afternoon, I went into YouTube. Well, I wanted to change my name because I finally edited an Amazon delivery day video, and I'm going to use the same intro music, the same intro design. Hey, that's not 2 inches, Tammy. You are not cutting like you're supposed to be. And didn't I tell you that I can't cut a straight line? Everybody knows this. How long have you been following me on my YouTube channel? Okay. Take your time. Slow and steady wins the race. That's always. That's not, you know what, that's not. The watercolor paper requires me to lift that up a little. So it's a little bit thicker. It's 140-pound paper. And this one I can cut an Inchie from. Couple of Inchies actually. Like I said. And some trim. And then this one. Much concentration required. Okay, so I wrote a comment on Art with Bridget's channel and for that video. Thank you so much. I can't believe how much you helped me. You have no idea how much you helped me. Make more videos, I should have said. Now I'm just, I'm not measuring, I'm just cutting. Right. Just get a bunch of little pieces going. Don't worry, I'll be using those. Scrap paper, practically. Yep. Okay, so this one is 2 inches, and there's a paper edge or a cutting edge or whatever on both sides, both ends, up and down. Okay. So what was I saying? I tend to jump around a lot. Have you noticed? I notice. So that doesn't mean I'm gonna fix the problem anytime soon. Just so you know. I just noticed these things, that's all. Okay. Glad we got that straightened out. That's a cool color too. It reminds me of those dreamsicle with raspberry sherbet. Maybe. Oh, that is awesome. That looked a little crooked, but I need something to push these along. Get a little guide or something. You know, there's a hack coming for that. I'll have to make ATC cards. Yeah. I'll have to now that I have figured out this really cool trimmer. That is cool. And it looks even, I think I'm just going to leave those like that, because that looks cool. Not take off too much blue or too much red there. Yeah, man. Okay. Is that an Inchie Twinchy there? That looks off. No, that's an Inchie. Okay. So there are people on YouTube, crafters, who have thousands of these Inchies and Twinchies and Whenever they need them for their journals, they decorate them. So I am well on my way to making thousands of Inchies and Twinchies now that I've figured out how to use my paper cutter. Oh, let's cut this one. You're probably thinking, don't cut it. I love it. I love it. I should just fold this one. I should fold this and make a... Where's my bone folder? I make a card out of it. Oh. Should I or shouldn't I? Too late now. She already folded it. Get my simulated bone folders out here. I might have sprayed these too. I think I sprayed them with the Spectrafix. I was trying that out. And because... Are they coming off? No. Yay! It worked! So... Hey, that looks cool. Or I could do it this way. I think I might cut this. I'm going to cut this. Cut it in half. And instead of using the front and back, a design on front and back, where is it? I am going to find the... See this little line? There's a little line there. I don't know if you can see it. Of course I'm crooked. Of course! Just a little bit. Where'd it go? Nope. Try again, Tammy. Ah, not for a fine point, fine cutting type of deal. Okay, still learning. What I should do is, I should make it rough anyway. Okay. Oh, this sounds like a party. Party! No, we don't need any parties, hello. If it gets too loud, somebody will call the police. It won't be me. Okay, this one would not look good folded in half. Well, maybe it would. I don't know. But I'm going to cut this one into Twinchies if I can. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going with this? This is not, this is over an inch. Okay, so I want an inch. There's the inch. Make a nice line there. Some people go back and forth like that because they don't trust the cutter. Maybe if I've had it longer. Okay. Also, I think it's easier to see the 1-inch line toward the bottom. Isn't that weird? Because there's a little design down there. So, you'd think it would be harder. Now that was weird. There's a kitty behind the curtain. Is there a coconut behind the curtain? Or a blue butt? Oh, I see the curtain moving. I think it's coconut, right? Really? Ooh, that was, you're not supposed to move. Maybe I need to do this. Will it move? It will not move. That's a good lock. That's a good guard. Measure from there. Extra, extra, extra. Alright, you should see this mess I'm going to show you the mess. Here's my mess. My mess of Inchies, Twinchies, and everything in between. Ooh, yeah, man. Cool. Okay, wow, I have a lot of Inchies. Yes, Inchies way easier to make, I guess, or whatever. So here are my Inchies. You can't really see that. Including this, like a miniature deck of square cards. Wow, look at those. Yeah, man, lots of all different colors. I need a place to put them. I need a container. Oh dear. And then this one. These are my Twinchies. Yeah, man. I've been talking for a long time. How long? Uh-oh, 44 minutes. Gotta get off. So I think what I'll do is, I think I might do a separate video and then just fast forward through that, where I'm just cutting them up and stuff, and throw that in there, maybe with music, or maybe I'll cut them on my own since I've showed you how I can do it. Yeah. Oh, I need a box. I need something. Now you would think I would have. This is what the corner rounder came in. So right now it's an Inchie holder. Yep. So put it there. Put her there. And then these are the extras. I was getting ready to cut this one. Hey, I already cut it like. Oh, it doesn't have a guide. Yikes. I need it up here. Ooh, like little skis. Little skis. And I think with these, I might tear these and just do rough edge sides. Like that. Back and forth, alternate. Yay! Okay, those are them. And then these, because I think they're so cool and I want to cut them up. They are cool. Yeah, man. Okay, so I need a bag for those. The in-betweens. Bag or a box for... Don't I have an empty shrimp box floating around here somewhere? So I can put... Oh, I'm sure I got little boxes all over the place. So, okay, so let me sign off. Okay. I know you're eager to know what type of day to have. Have a happy day. Bye.